The goal of this video is to be able to apply a rule to a number and then record those results in a table. So quite often in maths, we want to take a number and apply a specific rule to it. That rule could be doubling, adding, subtracting, anything really. So we're going to take an input. So let's say we took the number 5, we're going to apply the rule, maybe it was times by 2, and we'll get an output of 10. All right, let's go through an example. Let's say our rule is to double the number, then add 5. Now it's really important that when you're reading a rule, it's very, very specific. So this one says double the number, then add 5. You're not adding 5, then doubling the number, because those will give you different results. So let's say we took the number 1, we were to double that number to get 2, and then add 5 to get 7. So if we put in 1, if we input 1, the output is 7. If we were to input a different number, let's say we were to input the number 5, the output is going to be, well, we're going to double the number. So we're going to do 5 times 2, and then we're going to add another 5. That's 10 plus 5. The output is 15. So because we've got a rule, we can put numbers in and get numbers out. We would rather not have to write these very clunky and long sentences every time that we want to say that we're putting a number in and getting a number out. So what we can do is we can write it as a table. So we're still going to use the same rule, but if we input this number, we just write the output here. So we already know that the input for 1 gives an output of 7, and the input of 5 gives an output of 15. Immediately you can see that with this table, in just those 2 columns, we've essentially done the same as writing those 2 full sentences, but we can fit so many more numbers into this thing. If we input the number 2 into the pattern, we would get 9 as our output. Then we would get 11 as our output for 3, 13. Over here we get 17 and 19. So without having to write 7 different sentences explaining that I put in the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and got out the numbers 7 to 19, I can just write it as a table. It's a very easy and compact way to write your inputs and outputs.